In the heart of an ancient land, where the shadows of the past whispered through the trees and the winds carried tales of forgotten heroes, there existed a powerful secret, one hidden from the world for centuries. The origin of sacred masks, revered relics passed down through generations, began long before any memory could record it. The story starts with a young warrior named Kalen, whose village was once ruled by a mighty king. The king, a man of fierce strength and wisdom, believed that the spirits of their ancestors could grant them greater power. But there was a price. To call upon these spirits, one had to wear the sacred masks, pieces of art so intricate they seemed to pulse with the essence of life itself. Kalen, a mere apprentice at the time, was skeptical. He had heard tales of warriors losing themselves to the voices behind the masks, voices that echoed not only wisdom, but rage, sorrow, and pain. Yet, when the village faced an impending war, and no mortal warrior could stand against the invaders, Kalen knew it was his only chance to save everything he loved. He ventured into the depths of the Forbidden Forest, a place where even the bravest feared to tread. It was said that the masks were kept there, guarded by ancient spirits who had once walked among the living. As Kalen wandered deeper into the forest, the trees seemed to shift around him, their branches bending as if whispering to him, urging him forward. Finally he found the masks, glowing with an otherworldly light laid upon an altar of stone. The air around them was thick with power, the voices of the ancestors calling out in a language Kalen could almost understand. But before he could touch the first mask, a shadow loomed over him. It was the spirit of the great king himself, his form rising from the mist, his eyes burning with the fire of the past. You seek power, Kalen," the king's voice echoed through the forest, shaking the leaves. "You seek the voices of the dead, but do you understand the cost?" Kalen, undeterred by the haunting presence, nodded. "I will do whatever it takes to protect my people." The king's gaze softened. "Then listen well, for the masks do not merely grant power, they bind the wearer to the spirits. Their strength is your strength, their fury is your fury. Wear them, and you will never be the same." Kalen hesitated for only a moment before he reached out and placed the first mask over his face. A surge of energy flooded his body, a tidal wave of voices and visions from countless generations. Each mask, each spirit, imprinted itself onto his soul. He felt the strength of 1,000 warriors, the wisdom of countless elders, and the pain of those who had fallen in battle. But as the power flowed through him, so did the voices, their whispers urging him forward, pulling him in different directions, each demanding something in return. The weight of the spirits was immense, and Kalen's mind trembled under its burden. With a roar of both triumph and agony, Kalen broke through the struggle, his will stronger than the voices within. The masks had granted him their power, but only through understanding their true cost could he control them. When Kalen returned to his village, he was no longer the same. The villagers saw the change in him. His eyes glowed with the fire of ancient spirits, and his voice carried the weight of many lifetimes. With the masks, he led them to victory, defeating the invaders and ensuring peace for his people. Yet, as the years passed, Kalen's mind began to erode under the weight of the spirits. He had learned to control them, but he was forever bound to them. The masks, while granting power, also demanded a price far greater than he had ever imagined. In the end, Kalen's legacy was not just one of victory, but of sacrifice. The sacred masks became symbols of both power and warning, reminding all who sought them that the voices of the past were never truly gone, and that every gift from the ancestors came at a cost. If you found this story captivating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below and help the channel grow.